Hey Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome to today's readings. Today we are receiving a message from your future self about your current situation. And I have to say the energy of these cards is so alive and exciting and really buzzing. So really super excited to be doing these readings for you today. Now, my beautiful souls, welcome back. Welcome if you are returning. Welcome if you are new. This is the Moon Magic Weekly Tarot channel, as opposed to the Moon Magic Monthly Tarot channel, which is where I put my all zodiac sign readings. So, beautiful souls, we have these three amazing cards and angels. I'm really being drawn to angels at the moment for the readings. In my readings on Tuesday that I posted, we had another set of angels as well. If you haven't yet checked those out, do. Really exciting times. Big things happening in the world, and therefore big things happening for us as well. So let's find out about a message from your future self about your current situation. Now, pile one, you have card number one, Wood Rat, align with your purpose. And this is your card. And this is with the Obsidian Snowflake Angel. This is your angel. For pile two, we have Firebird. Now, this is card number 34. Seek and you shall find. Amazing, with the Cherry Quartz Angel. And then we have Wood Ox for pile three. This is card number 2. Wood Ox, knowledge brings wisdom. And this is with the beautiful Rose Quartz Angel. Magnificent. So, my beautiful souls, as soon as you know which of the piles, the angels, or the cards you're drawn to, the timestamps are below. I have listed and will be listing all the cards that I'm using today in the description, and I'll put them in a comment for you as well. And I'm going to leave the video to pausing just for a moment as well, a little bit longer if you need a bit more time. If you are drawn to more than one pile, it is highly likely there's more than one message for you. This is not uncommon, but beautiful souls, I'm going to leave you to really tune in to whichever angel, card, combination of cards, angels are really reaching out to you. And I will see you in the readings in just a moment. I will leave the video running a little bit longer. And if you need even more time, just press the pause button. So, see you in the readings in just a moment. Pile one, welcome to your reading. Now, before we draw further cards, I'm just going to talk a little bit about this energy, the Wood Rat, because this is a beautiful energy of a pathway being just cleared for you. It's like you've done the work, and this is the message, I think, from your future self, although we're obviously going to find out a lot more before I, say anything definitive. But, the message here already that's coming through is you're kind of being asked to dream big. Step back and really think about what you actually want to manifest for yourself. What do you want to manifest? What is your bigger vision? Because I somehow feel as though there is something really quite significant awaiting you, and the pathway is being opened for you. Now, I'm not going to say any more than that. I'm just going to draw more cards for you first, but it does feel very fortuitous. I mean, this is very much about new beginnings, which is interesting because it's sort of connecting me with the readings I did on Tuesday, which were about, obviously this is only if you're coming to this as I've uploaded it, but I did readings just a few days ago about an unexpected major new opportunity coming. Okay, now these cards, I do need to say as well, this first pack that I'm using are not available for sale. I'm very, very gifted to have a pack. So all the other cards are listed below. You have the card of the clouds. Oh, wow, you have the totem as well. Gosh, this really is letting us know that you're on track in some way here. How can I get these in? Yeah. Oops, I've turned my light out while I was doing that. Let me turn that back on. Yeah, this is really, really interesting. I think things are being cleared for you. Like literally the way is being cleared. A pathway is being opened. This is about cleansing. And the totem really tells us that you are being protected, guided, supported on some aspect of your journey. What else do we have here for you? I'm seeing these three coming through for you from this pack. You have Ancestor of Knowing, Hunter of Abundance, and Dance of Life. Oh my goodness me, this feels so, so, so exciting. I'm going to draw from the Akashic Tarot as well. We have for you, how interesting, they both kind of come out in reverse. We've got Balance. I'll put them in the upright position first, then I'm going to speak about them in the reverse position too. We've got Balance, the Seven of Forces, and we have the Six of Scrolls, the Sands of Time. And look at the fact that we've got papers here, rolled up contracts. Ancestor of Knowing, Hunter of Abundance, Dancer of Life. Pile 1, your future self has a really clear message for you. You don't need to hurry. You don't need to rush. Life is now unfolding for you. And this is the pathway of abundance for you. Things are being cleared, cleansed, and moved out of the way. There is divine timing at hand here. Now, when the Sands of Time is in its upright position, it means time is of the essence and you need to take action quite quickly. But in reverse, and this aligns with Woodrat, you really don't need to worry about the world unfolding or trying to make things happen. You are now protected, you are guided, you have done the work, you've fulfilled something of your karmic contract in this lifetime. Many of you will know what that is. It's like one chapter is ending and a new chapter is beginning. There's very much an energy of new beginnings. I think many of you have travelled into the shadows and come back out the other side. You don't need to worry about timing. Everything will unfold just as it should. And right now, the message from your future self is almost asking you just to relax into a space of knowing that abundance, and by abundance, I'm talking about pure bliss and happiness. The pathway to the life that you're here to have, to enjoy, is going to unfold. It's now unfolding. You have fulfilled, very interesting, you have absolutely fulfilled something of a karmic contract. And now, something's been completed. It's now time for your world to come into balance. I think perhaps it has in some ways felt out of balance. You may have been working very solidly, but not kind of getting back as much as you felt that you should have got back, or, you know, something has not been being received. Yeah, maybe you've just been working solidly, giving solidly, and something has not come back to you enough, perhaps. But that really doesn't matter because the past is behind you. I almost feel I really don't even have to look at the past here. Your message from your future self is asking you, your future self is asking and saying to you, you no longer have to worry. Sit in a space of inner knowing that what you need is coming to you. The pathway is literally being cleansed and cleared. You don't need to worry. Life is opening up for you, really, really big time. And it is opening up because you have fulfilled something of your karmic contract. So this is this sort of turning point of It's like the difference between karma and dharma. You know, if we think of in astrology the south node as being the place of karma, where we've come from, what we've come here to do, to attend to some things. And then dharma is what we are creating now, the future pathway ahead. Think big, dream big. But dreaming big doesn't necessarily mean big in terms of material wealth, unless that's something you are particularly aspiring to. This is about genuine abundance, happiness, joy, bliss. Step back and just imagine, envisage, almost like your future self is saying, imagine how you wish to be. It's like your future self is actually saying, look, here I am, living the life of my dreams. Or living the life actually of your dreams. That's the message. Yes, your future self. I feel like I'm being tapped on the shoulder. It's like, hang on a minute. Jenny, this is the life of your dreams. So pile one, your future self is saying, I am now living the life of your dreams. So dream. And just know the pathway is opening up. You've fulfilled something of a karmic contract, and now it's just go, go, go. I think this is magic. I really, really do. Let's draw your tarot cards and see what else we're shown. You have the Knight of Cups. This is such a beautiful energy. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. Look at the way the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is actually really interesting because the Knight of Cups is a dreamer. You know, it's like he's full of romance and he's full of joy and he's full of bliss. And actually, this is about you looking to the future, dreaming in the future of your desires. The Ten of Pentacles is like the lottery win of the tarot. Can you see this as well? This is so amazing. Look at the ancestor of knowing. Look at the shape here of this beautiful, it looks like a bee to me, but look here. Look at the bee in the third eye of this beautiful bear. Can you see that, I hope? Let me just see if I can focus on that. Can you see that bee? And that's exactly what we're being shown here. I'm now going to readjust the camera for you again. But isn't it interesting? I almost feel like I'm creating a focus on your future and now a focus on now. Your future self's message is saying, dream. Dream the life you want. Whatever your situation currently is. All you actually, it's being cleansed. It's being cleared. You're guided, you're protected, and you absolutely, in your current situation, do not, I almost want to say you just do not have to worry. The pathway is being cleared for you. I feel we have these. I think there's more. Yeah, there we are. You have the King of Cups. You have the Chariot. Oh my goodness me, you have the Magician. You have the Three of Wands, and then you have the Ten of Wands. My beautiful pile one, it is your responsibility right now, your future self is saying, it is your responsibility right now to dream in the life that you desire. Your future self is saying, here I am in the future, living the life of your dreams. So what are you going to dream? The King of Cups is the master of his own dream time in many ways. This is going to move forwards very quickly. You will manifest, and you're going to manifest what you desire very, very quickly. It's your responsibility right now to take an ownership of the picture that you want to create, the world you want to create, the story you want to create for yourself in the future. Take responsibility for it, own it, and it will happen really very fast. This is a turning point right now. Something that's going on in your world now, your current circumstances are actually a turning point, and you can change the direction of your future to anything that you wish. The pathway is literally being cleared for you. because you've reached a point where you have fulfilled some kind of karmic contract. You're literally at this turning point between this sort of karma and dharma. And your future self this is literally, it's almost like your future self has arrived today to give you absolute permission to dream in and clarify within your own dream time the future you want to create for yourself. Really pan it out. If I were you, my beautiful pile ones, if this was my reading, I would almost certainly go away and try and create maybe a vision board, or write a list, or maybe a really, really dear friend of mine was telling me something that she has done in terms of manifesting, which I just loved. She has recorded a message from her future self to herself now, and her future self just says, actually, it tells her all about her world. And it's and she listens to that recording in the morning and in the evening. It's like she's aligning herself with everything that she wants to create. Wonderful, wonderful exercise. Thank you, my friend. And that's your task right now. Your future self is saying, get to it. Life is yours. Abundance, joy, bliss, happiness is coming to you, and take your time. You absolutely don't have to feel under pressure. Your world will unfold very quickly. As you need it, the things you need will arrive. So you don't need to worry about the hows. All you need to do is to hold that vision deep within your heart and your soul, and it will unfold for you. This is magical. Literally, the way is being cleared. This is so fabulous. This card as well, the totem card, also does connect to your ancestors. But I think the element of the ancestry actually in this card, it's funny them popping through. It's almost as though your ancestors as well are willing you to have, in some instances, to have what they couldn't. If you came from a lineage where certain things were absent for certain, I'll use women as an example, where, 100 years ago, women didn't have the same opportunities that we have now. And so there's something about now being able to have those opportunities. Your ancestors are absolutely rooting for you and working behind the scenes. And there's also an acknowledgement from your ancestors that you have fulfilled and addressed some sort of karmic repercussions within the family lineage. And you've done that. So now it's time for you to open your arms to receive and dream in the future of your desires. And this is the message from your future self about your current situation. Whatever your situation is, this is the turning point now. So get to it, dream big, or expand your horizons to everything that you wish to see in your future, and get focused. I feel like my camera has not properly focused back on the cards. Hopefully that's better for you. Wow. Yeah, get focused. I think that's part of your message, pile one. Beautiful souls, I am sending you all the love in the world. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all of you as well who've been signing up to I'm looking at this, it's like manifesting with the moon. Thank you all of you who've been signing up to join me on Zoom for my monthly Manifest with the Moon seminars on Zoom. Oh dear, the energy of your reading is so exciting. I feel like I'm entering the dream time just sitting in your energy. Beautiful souls, thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of the support and the love that you've been sending to me and to the channel and to one another. Thank you for commenting and supporting one another through the comments. Thank you to those of you who give back through the super thanks in the comments. And for those of you who've been making donations, thank you all of you who are signed up to the Moon Magic membership. Thank you so much. You'll be noticing some extras coming your way, I've no doubt. And likewise, those of you who are on Patreon, just thank you all so much for being here. Tons and tons of love, my beautiful pile ones. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. You have Firebird. Seek and you shall find. Now, before I draw your cards, let's just tune in with the energy of this card and the beautiful cherry quartz angel. This is a really special card because it kind of literally says, if you need something, just ask for it. It's really, really special in terms of reaching out, asking for something and being given it, being given the support you need, the help you need. So let's find out about a message from your future self regarding your current situation. I'm seeing these two cards coming through. I just want to say as well that this particular pack, my beautiful souls, is not available in the sort of open market. All the other cards are, and they are listed below. We have the card of man and the totem. Now, the totem came out in pile 1. So if you were drawn to pile 1, I strongly recommend that you check it out as well. This is very, very interesting. I think you are in a space of profound growth. This is also telling us that you are very, very protected at the moment. Let's find out more. Okay. Let's find out more. These are your cards, I think. You have the Journeyer, the Dancer of Reconciliation, and the Ancestor of Guidance. Yes, you only have to reach out and ask, and literally you'll be given the guidance you need. The Journeyer and the Guidance and the Reconciliation. I think you are navigating something where you're having to process something or work through something, hence the reconciliation. All you have to do is ask for help and it will be given. You really are being protected and guided. Let's see what else we have here. We have the King of Forces. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. And we have the Ascent. Oh, these are stunning cards. Absolutely stunning cards. I do feel you're having to climb over something or up something. This is an absolute assurance of your success. Now this is quite pragmatic, actually, the energy of your reading, pile 2. I think your future self is actually letting you know that you will achieve something. You're going to get to the top. You will be able to achieve a particular goal. There's something that you are needing to like ascend, or the King of Forces is a bit like the King of Pentacles. It's very earthy energy. You're going to get to the top of your game in something. You know, it might feel like it's a bit of an uphill climb, but your future self is assuring you that you are going to get to where you need to be. You will get to the end goal. Also, that you just have to simply ask for assistance. You're going to grow. It's like if you've planted seeds, they're going to grow into a gigantic tree. To get a bit more information before I say too much more. But you're going to get help. You're going to receive help. I'm seeing this and this and this and this. Sort of feel all these actually are coming through, and this one. Okay, so first of all you have the Six of Swords. Okay, this is becoming clear. And the Ten of Swords. Okay, you are processing something. You're coming through something that is... You're having to, something is coming to an end. You're climbing through something. You also have the Nine of Swords. Hence having to overcome an obstacle. You have the Four of Swords, the Magician, the Eight of Wands. Okay, this is going to be resolved really, really soon. Your current situation there will be a reconciliation, a resolution, and I think it's going to come quite quickly. So I think your future self is saying to you, don't worry about this. You know, try not to sort of dwell in this sort of space of confusion. I almost feel like you do have to reconcile something within yourself. Perhaps something didn't go as you would have wanted. We have the Seven of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. This is really, actually really rather lovely. the outcome is going to be really rather lovely. How amazing to have two kings. Look, you're going to be at the top of your game. I mean, the King of Wands is an energy of being at the top of his game. For some reason, something hasn't, the Dancer of Reconciliation. Let me just really tune into this. You are moving beyond something at the moment. You're on that journey. You're going from A to B, as it were, or A to Z, more like. And you are being guided. I think there's worry and concern here. And your future self is saying you don't have to. I think you're worried that will something succeed or not? Will it take off? Will you get to where you need to be? And this is suggesting that you will. You're having to reconcile something, Dancer of Reconciliation. I kind of feel I need a bit more information about this card, so I will draw that in a moment. But initially, what I feel I'm being shown here from your future self is really asking you to not worry and to say to you, look, if something is needing, if something isn't working or something is needing to reach a conclusion, don't worry about it, let go gracefully. If, everything is really, really going to be fine. It just feels like this is such an assurance of you. You are going to get to the end goal. You are going to rise. You are going to manifest. You're going to achieve. There is something very specific to you each that you are wanting to, seek and you shall find. There is something that you are wanting to build, to create. I feel like you're in a place where, I don't know whether somebody has actually come along with the Ten of Swords and made you feel as though you are, I don't know, less worthy, or your idea isn't quite good enough, or maybe that's something within you. Your future self is absolutely acknowledging that the success will come to you. Whatever your current situation, there is something that you are wanting to grow, wanting to build, wanting to create. It absolutely will happen. So this is the first message from your future self about your current situation. It's an assurance. The second message, we're getting lots of messages from your future self, pile 2. The second message is, if you need something, just ask for it. All you have to do is ask and you'll get the guidance you need. Okay? This is absolutely clear as the day. You will be given the guidance you need. So don't get tangled in your own mind with the shoulds and the shouldn'ts and the can'ts and the ought to's. You will be offered whatever you need, but you do have to ask. Our angels, I mean, I think this is a really big deal, actually. You know, our angels can only support us and help us if we ask. They can't interfere with our conscious free will and choice. So you can sit and worry, and they can be all around you, desperately wanting to help, but you have to reach out and ask for them. And this is literally saying, reach out and ask, and it'll be given to you. And it'll happen, I think, very fast, actually, with the 8 of Wands, the Magician. Just open your arms to receive. Ask, and you will receive. Okay, just get still, maybe meditate. Ask and you will receive. That's literally a part of your message from your future self, because you are going to be given. I mean, this is the most incredible card, the Firebird. If there's something you desire in your heart, all you have to do is ask for it and it'll be given to you. So this is about asking, continually asking, reaching out and asking. So whatever you are navigating in your current situation, whatever maybe you're trying to reconcile, all you have to do is ask for support and it will be given to you. Now, I'd like to ask a little bit more about the reconciliation. I think I'm going to use the Akashic again. maybe kindly ask for a bit more information about the reconciliation. What are my pile twos? Gosh, that was a big thump of cards. I feel this is possibly too many, so I'm going to just put them back in. It was maybe something did land in your world with like a great big thud. Something that just, you know, just landed that you weren't expecting. Ah, here we go. Yeah, we've got the War of the Roses and we have the Architect. How interesting. Gosh, there could literally be something that you were literally building. There's been a conflict around it. Something that you thought you were building. Or maybe even that you thought you were in a particular direction. But there's been a conflict that has caused a problem in the world that you thought you were building. The pathway that you thought you were on. Something will reach a conclusion. Your future self is saying to you, this will reach a conclusion, and whatever the outcome, all you have to do is ask. You know, what's the outcome that you want? Whatever the outcome, it's going to be what it will be gifted to you, and there will be fast changes bringing you what you desire. Again, I feel I need more information about this. Does this mean that my pile twos will get the desired outcome that they are seeking from this conflict? Will they get the desired outcome, or will they let go of something and it will be a different outcome? I'm kind of curious about this. Let's ask. Maybe well, there's your first card. We have the Devil. Yeah, some of you may have to be... It's interesting. This is such a duality of energy in the Devil. It can indicate that we cut cords with something, we cut ties, we let go of something. But what's really interesting is it also honors as well our ability to own something that we really, really want. I mean, ultimately, it's a card of liberation. It's about letting go of the things that hold us back. So it could be that something is exiting that has been holding you back, that was a conflict. We have the Moon. This is very interesting. Gosh, it's like your story is unfolding. Let's continue. We have the Queen of Swords and the World. How fascinating. Okay, my lovely pile twos. Now, this is a general reading, so it's going to reach, you know, it will reach more than one person. I think intuitively, very interesting, intuitively, I think something will reach a conclusion. I suspect that your future self is actually saying to you, think about the desired outcome that you actually want and ask for help with this, and you will receive the help. There's been a conflict. There's something in your current situation that feels conflicting, and yet you will get to the end goal here. I think you will get the outcome that you desire. I think you're going to get the world. You've learned a lot along the way. You've been shown a lot. There were things that you needed to see along the way. It's almost like there's a grand design, a bigger picture. Whatever this is that felt like a stumbling block or a hurdle or a conflict, you needed to see it, because otherwise you might, because it will affect the direction of what you are building. Okay? That's what your future self is saying. You would have continued in a particular direction. I think you'll get the outcome you desire, but it's going to change your perspective on what you want. And that's why this had to happen. The conflict, the difficulty, because it's altered the shape of the pathway that will give you the very best of everything that you can be or can have. Intuitively, you might have always known something, didn't quite sit quite well or wasn't quite right. And it kind of almost had to, I almost want to say raise its ugly head, but I think it did, because otherwise you would have continued on a certain pathway. And it was really important that you are now moving forwards with a different level of awareness. So rather than seeing the conflict as seeing the conflict as the end goal, think about the end goal as being the awareness of something that you needed to see, because now the end goal is possibly a slightly different end goal. You're going to get the desired result, and I think simply ask for help. Your future self is saying, just ask for help. You need help, you ask for it, it'll be given. I mean, it's a phenomenal card, this, to get. It really, really is. It's like a real rubber stamp of the universe. The universe has your back on this. Ask and you will receive. The importance of what has happened is that it changes your perspective on what you are manifesting for the future. And if you were drawn to pile 1, there may well be a message there for you in terms of what you are manifesting for the future, because this has changed the shape of the future that you thought you wanted, and it needed to happen, because otherwise you would have remained in a particular direction that would not potentially have ultimately served you to the best. And that's why this has happened. If you move beyond that, ask for help, reach out, ask, receive, and then I think start to manifest and climb the ascent of the future that you actually want to now manifest for yourself. It will be different to the one that you previously thought, and that's why all this happened. This is the message, or the messages from your future self. Pile 2. I am sending you the biggest hug and all the love in the world. And I'm so sorry there has been a conflict of some sort or another. But truly, honestly, it really had to happen. And really, this is such a validation, the Firebird. It's just the most amazing card, because it really does say the universe has your back completely. Reach out, ask, and you will find. And part of this has been to ensure that you are steered in a direction that will really, really, really put you at the top of your game and in the climbing the right mountain rather than the wrong one. Pile 2, I'm sending you the biggest hug, truly. Thank you for liking and sharing and subscribing and all the things you do that support the channel. Thank you so, so much for, just for everything that you do that helps me to continue to put free stuff in the world. Thank you for commenting, sharing your stories. Thank you for the support of me and of the channel and of one another. And just thank you so much for being here. Beautiful souls, I wish you every blessing. I certainly think you are very blessed. You just need to ask for help and open your arms to receive. Pile 2, thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you again for some other readings really soon. And thank you all of you who've been signing up for my Manifest with the Moon webinars and seminars. I'm so looking forward to working with you on Zoom. What an amazing year we have ahead of us. Thank you so much, beautiful souls. Tons of love. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. Let's talk about your first card, and then we will draw more cards, oracle cards. I've got the Akashic Tarot as well. Now we're getting a message from your future self about your current situation. Wood Ox is a card that tends to suggest that you might be working very hard but not progressing quickly enough. And sometimes the energy of it really is about bringing inspiration to you, recognizing that there's something you need to step into, or you're needing to be flexible around something in order to be able to progress. Knowledge brings wisdom. Maybe there's something more to be expanded, a new skill set perhaps. But let's draw more cards and find out what is actually being said and what your future self wants you to know about. Seeing this one and also this one. I should also say, I've said it with every pile, these cards are not available generally, but all the others are. So everything is listed below, but not these cards. So please, if you're not finding them, then that's why. We have the card of Man. How interesting, this came out in pile 2. If you were drawn to pile 2, there may be a message there for you. We also have the Buffalo, which is a card of great abundance, and how magnificent that there's such a strong connection between this beautiful cow, the wood ox, and the buffalo. Really similar energy of abundance. There's something that maybe you need to learn in order to grow, to transform. Let's find out more. What is your future self wanting you to know about? I'm seeing these 3 cards for you. We have the Dancer of Joy, the Dancer of Promise, and the, oh my goodness me, the Shaman of Stars. Wow. Wow. Gosh, you are to be gifted with some sort of enlightenment. Ooh. Right, I'm getting really excited. Let me draw more cards and see what are we actually being shown here. Let's get more guidance, more information for you. The Akashic Tarot, we have Adsum, the card. I'll put them in the upright position first of all. So we have Adsum, which has come out in reverse. I'll just put it this way up so you can have a look at it first of all. And then we have the Summer Winter card with the winter. Okay, above. Okay, and there's the summer element of it. Okay, so let's put that back into reverse. Now, Adsum is a really interesting card because it's about, it's like a word that we can say when we want to manifest something. So it's like if you say, Adsum, I arrive, it means that you are helping something to arrive in your world. It's like it opens a channel of communication. Look at the channel of communication coming through. Dancer of Joy, Dancer of Promise, Shaman of Stars. There is something very magical taking place in your world, actually. Your future self is bringing you a message about this. I don't know whether it's because you're not seeing it yet, or you are seeing it and there's a confirmation here. Perhaps there is a confirmation. Let's see what else we are being shown. We have the Knight of Swords. The Seven of Wands. Let's see what else we are shown here. I feel that is your next card. And this one. And those. That one and that one. Okay. We may draw more. Let's see what we are shown. What is the message from your future self? You have the Five of Wands. Ah, this is making some sense, hence the winter energy. And the Ten of Swords. And the Emperor. Okay. And then the Ace of Swords. We have the World and the Six of Swords. Okay. There is a situation around you that has kind of like there's something that you're learning from it. And your future self is sort of actually telling you that basically you don't have to remain stuck in it. It doesn't have to feel like the winter of discontent kind of thing with the Five of Wands. I'll bring these into your reading in a moment. Let's just sit with this first. I think you're being asked to realign yourself. Your future self is asking you to realign and recognize that everything you're being shown is here to help you to get clear. It's like, because I feel there is, I don't know, maybe there's some indecision in your world or a conflict of interest, or there may even be someone in your world who's actually quite competitive. Okay. Someone who is quite competitive. I think there's somebody in your world who hasn't quite stepped up, actually. And in a way, I'm going to get a bit more information about this before I say too much more. Let me just get a little bit more clarification. But I do feel there is someone in your world who hasn't really stepped up. I think you're stepping up. I think your world is genuinely unfolding. And your future self is here to say, look, you know, this is a real affirmation, actually. You're on track and your world is moving forwards. You know what you want. But I do feel there's somebody who around you who is quite envious. They haven't quite stepped into their fullest potential. They haven't stepped into the pathway of promise that they could. It's somebody who's a bit limited in their horizons. And because they're limited, there's envy around you. It's like, yeah, there's envy at your potential. Now, do you need to step up and learn more with the wood ox? What do you need to learn from this situation? Or is there someone around you that you are envious of, that you look to? And rather than, you know, if there's somebody that you admire or are envious of, you know, the high vibration of envy is inviting you to step up and become more. See that person as an inspiration rather than a competition. So I'm sort of seeing this energy. This is a general reading. So either somebody around you is envious of you or you're envious of them. If you're envious of them, then view that as an opportunity to be inspired. You know, take charge of the fact that this is fueling your desire for what you want. And if somebody is envious of you, don't let that stop you. You know, this is really important that you are stepping up. This is reminding me of, I read this not so long ago in a reading just before Christmas time, actually, when Nelson Mandela, it was in his inauguration speech. I actually have it. Bear with me. I'm going to get it and read it to you. Okay, because this really applies to you in this situation, whether you are inspired by somebody else, but also if somebody is putting you down. So our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small doesn't serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we consciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. So, very powerful, very powerful. This is written by Marianne Williamson, I believe, in her book, A Return to Love. But I think this is the kind of energy. Now, your future self is saying to you, whether you feel inspired to grow or somebody is envious of you, this is not a time to allow anything to be dampening you down. This is almost like energetically move towards a place of, it's like you need to own the world that you can inhabit. This is a calling to step up, not down. And the message from your future self about your current situation is exactly that. Step up, not down. Embrace your joy. Be prepared to birth joy into the world. Be prepared to own your own promise. Be prepared to shine like the stars. Be prepared to own everything that you can be, irrespective of what anybody else sees. Be prepared to bring yourself to your own harvest. Doesn't matter if you're in a competitive environment with someone. That should not be limiting your horizons. This is your whole reading is about stepping up. Learn from the experience, embrace your potential. Let me make sure that is properly focusing, I hope, for you. I would like to draw more cards for you, my pile 3. May we kindly ask, just, center yourself in love. May we kindly ask, please, for more guidance, more information for my beautiful pile threes. We've got the Three of Keys, right. Okay. This is beginning to make some sense. I do think there is somebody around you who has been a bit of a game player and they've been a bit strategic in the way that they operate. Okay, that is now beginning to make a little bit more sense as to why you're being asked to step up. They really are quite strategic. They're very envious. They're quite competitive. And in a way, you're being asked to learn from this. Don't let this hold you back. Look at this. We have the Akashic Field. Now, that kind of came out in reverse. But it also, I mean, I almost feel it came out in this sort of position, like neither reverse nor, nor upright, which is really interesting. Because it's almost like, I think this is, your future self is saying, look, what are you going to do with the energy? Somebody else's energy is not your responsibility. Their pathway is their pathway. Your pathway is one of joy, of promise, of reaching for the stars. You've got the Emperor. This is about really getting into a mindset of success. Putting down any doubts around you or any concerns around somebody else's pathway. If they're not able to step up, that's not your problem. Truly, it's just not your problem. We have the Two of Roses, winged messengers. Yeah, very interesting. And again, this card often suggests that, some sort of something. It's like there's one of the cups on the table is spilled. Don't cry over spilt milk. That's what I'm hearing. Don't cry over spilt milk. You're in a place of promise. Look at this. You have the Ascent. This came out in pile 2, I think. So if you were drawn to pile 2, as did the man, do you know what? You are in a place of profound promise. And this is the message from your future self. Do not be held back by anybody else's competitiveness, pathways, theirs, jealousy, game playing. Do not be held back. I'm going to read that to you. Just a little bit of it again. It really is. Look, this is absolutely, there is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. You were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. As you let your own light shine, pile 3, you consciously give other people permission to do the same. This is absolutely everything that's about you. Right now, you are gorgeous, talented, brilliant. You have a message for the world. You have a space to grow into of promise, of reaching for the stars, of joy, of amazingness. This is absolutely your time to climb and to ascend. Don't be crying over spilt milk. If somebody else has a problem, it's their problem. It's not yours to carry. Everything in your reading is your future self is really, really saying, this is a reading that says step up, not down. Learn from the experience, move on. Don't dwell in it. Don't hold on to it. Let's draw just a couple more cards from the other tarot pack. Oh, that one just flew out. Fabulous. The Hermit. Do you know what? Even if you feel a little bit like you're out on your own, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You have a really unique pathway, which is partly what makes you so amazing, so brilliant, so gorgeous. Don't shrink from it. Don't be a shrinking violet. This is time to really, really step up and be seen. You have the Magician. Absolutely. This is just amazing. Absolutely phenomenal and amazing. And lastly, you have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is a card that really invites stillness, meditation, reflection. It's time to own who you are. It's time to own your absolute uniqueness, to step up, to shine, to flourish, to be a light and a guiding light to others. And the learning for you is actually not necessarily the learning of a new skill per se. It's learning to step up and be visible and seen, even in the face of other people's perspectives, even in the face of envy. You will become an inspiration. My beautiful pile 3, this is the message from your future self. It's step up, step up. You are gorgeous, you are talented, you are amazing. And it is truly an honour to read for you. My beautiful pile 3, you will get there, and you will get there because you can, and you will, and you are amazing. This is, you are a gift to the world. Do not be dimmed down or put down. Don't cry over spilt milk. Move on. Let it go. Just be an inspiration and be you. Pile 3, I'm sending you the biggest, biggest, biggest hug in the world. You are really growing. Your growth is rocketing. It's exciting. It's magical. My beautiful souls, it's such an honour to read for you. Thank you, beautiful souls, for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and all the things you do that support the channel. Thank you for commenting. I love reading your comments. I can't reply to you all, there's too many, but thank you so much. And thank you all of you who give back through the super thanks in the comments, and those of you who have subscribed and joined the membership area as well. You know, hopefully you're enjoying some of the little extras that go there. Beautiful souls, I'm just sending you all the love in the world. Oh, and thank you all of you who've signed up to work with me and learn how to manifest with the moon. I am super excited to be joining you on Zoom. So what a year we have ahead of us, and my pile 3, your year is looking magnificent. Do not let anybody dim your light down. Pile 3, tons of love.